I have never met someone who is just content in one craft. They'll obviously have their favourite or the one they go to most, but sometimes this doesn't scratch that itch and we need to learn something new or do something different. And yeah, rug tufting, it's very appealing. I'm using lately, like I said, I did rug tufting yesterday. Absolutely loved it. And so did Harry. Like, he's like, I'm gonna get obsessed with this. Like, so we're buying our own gun and tufting gun and setting this up. And the answer is yes. When we get a house, we just need more space. We don't really have the space here. We've wanted to do this, like so many other projects that I've wanted to do. I've wanted to do this since New York, since we were living in New York. I even looked up studios in New York and then thought, hang on a minute, I know I'm moving back to the UK. Is it wise to make rugs before moving back to, and the answer was no. I don't know if at that point I knew I had the job in Cardiff, but I think I looked at London and there were classes in London and I thought, you know what, London's not that hard to get to. But yeah, somewhere here in Cardiff does rug tufting. Lark Designs make. They are a lovely little studio. They do multiple different classes, sewing classes even. And I think the sewing classes are often taught by the previous winner of Great British Sewing Bee, Asma. But yeah, they've got ceramic painting, but I am very much committed to my studio back home. That felt like a lot more guided kind of painting experience, whereas I've been doing it for years, so I'm quite happy to let my creativity flow. But yeah, silver clay is another one that's been on our list for a very, very long time, and the only reason why we haven't delved into it is because we don't have a kiln, which is the easiest way to cure the clay. So there's different types of clay, obviously. There's air dry clay and clay that you put in the kiln and fire. And silver clay is this genius invention, which is silver based. So you can model it just like clay, it acts like clay, and then you fire it and that burns off the clay, from my understanding, and it melts the silver together. And so you have a solid silver piece to end with. And Harry's quite good at sculpting and that kind of thing. And I've always been intrigued by this, particularly the silver clay. So yeah, it's something that's been on my radar for a very, very long time. Just no means to do it, but this shop does workshops in it. What else did I see? They do crochet, embroidery, leather tooling. I think they do leather tooling. They do shoemaking, like you make a sneaker kind of like Converse-y kind of tennis shoe. Sandals. So I think they have a sandal making class. But yeah, they've got a lot going on. And it's owned by one person in particular, but they get experts in to teach all the classes. And the rug tufting is actually taught by the owner, Gemma. It was a lot of fun, and we booked in actually originally a month or two ago, but Harry got flu and we were like, we can't in good consciousness, especially if he's off work, it's wrong to go then after work, because that was an evening class that we'd booked onto. Yeah, I was like, I'm really, really sorry, but this is the situation. Please can you, I know it's not 7 days notice and you're not gonna have time to refill our places, but could you move us? And yeah, she very, very kindly moved us. And you know what, it turned out to be a good thing, because we were I was so slow at this for some reason. Like, I did not have the most complicated design out of the people there, but I was slow. And and this is even with, like, going back a bit, the last step you kind of do on, because it's a 2-part workshop, so we're going back on Wednesday to finish them off. But the last step you do on the first part is you cover the back in glue, and that's latex based. I'm allergic to latex, so I wasn't doing that part, and like even the smell, my throat starts to close. So I didn't go in that room. I carried on tufting while they were going through that demonstration, and I still overran by an hour in total. We left an hour after we were meant to, and she was so understanding and so lovely, and she did say like she expects people to overrun. That's why she's booked it in the way that she has, because she doesn't want to be like, oh, here's a 6-hour tufting and then people overrun to 7 hours. The 3.5 running over to 4.5 is doable. And to be fair, it's enough time. Like, oh my goodness, my arm ached so well, my hand more than my arm. I really got cramp in it. Yeah, no, we really, really loved it. We've looked into like how much the pieces, like the canvas and the tufting guns and the wool or yarn will cost, and we're definitely considering. Well, I think it's a definite that we're going to get it. I'm hanging out here because I'm allergic to the glue, so...
Oh, I'm amazed you're standing there, to be honest.
I can't smell it, to be fair.
I'm not allergic to it and I'm struggling.
A few days later, we went back to finish these off. So what we are doing here is we're trimming the backing fabric and gluing it down with glue sticks. Now, I'm wearing gloves because I'm allergic to the latex glue that's covering the back of this. And then the really satisfying part, we get to shave the whole thing. Now, you can get fancy and do like different levels and stuff, but obviously we're just beginners, so we're just shaving it down to like one length. Then it's time to put a backing on, so we're using spray mount and a bit of felt to kind of enclose everything, and then trim that down to the size of your rug. And voila, it's finished. You have a whole rug. It's so cool. We loved it so much that we actually went back not too long later. I used my nan's upcoming 94th birthday as an excuse, and I made her a rug as a gift. She loves elephants and she loves the colour green, so you'll see that one in a minute. And Harry decided to make another Star Wars rug to go with this first one.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get past, mate. I'm so sorry.
If you feel confident drawing, like what I would personally do.
You're not going to have...
I'm doing it with my left hand as well.
You're really not going to have fun doing this, you know that, right?
Why? It's been great.
Okay.
It's simple, it's effective, lots of straight lines, what can go wrong?
It's a lot of curvy lines. I don't know what you mean about straight lines.
Yeah, so it looks like you've done 50%.
To be clear, I was taking the mick out of Harry because he's gone for a very symmetrical design, and it's really hard to get things symmetrical, especially as a beginner. So if you are going to try this, I really do advise go for something organic or irregular to begin with. Like, don't go too complicated at all. Like, you'll see some in the background in a minute where they're just random shapes or they're organic shapes, and they honestly do work a lot better, trust me. And isn't this satisfying? I love seeing the time lapse of the yarn going through that canvas. It's just delightful. Get the whole class as well. Second time, round 2, with sticking the fabric down with a glue gun. I think I said glue stick before, I meant hot glue gun. I forgot to mention that this second round of rug tufting actually happened 4 or 5 days after my accident where I fell over and broke my glasses, so that's why I'm not wearing glasses in any of these shots. I don't think you can see the extent of my injuries, but yeah, I'd spent pretty much 5 days on the sofa asleep and a little bit sad, trying to come to terms with my injury, probably still in shock if I'm honest. But creativity is always the thing that kind of lifts my mood, makes me feel better. And I couldn't do that because I couldn't see, because I couldn't wear my glasses. Because I was able to do this without glasses, this really did help me lift my spirits, cheer me up. And I'm just so grateful that I have these experiences and the ability to explore other crafts and art and hobbies. Look, tisses. I don't know if you're in the frame or not, are you?
I don't know. She is, and that's the main thing, isn't it? Hey? A happy W. You're getting playful.
Let me finish my tea.
Look at that gorgeous face. Look at those lovely ears. Look at that ugly face. Yes. Oh, big yawns. He's just in that cut, like, love me. Yeah. Look at them ears. Oh, is that nice? Is that nice? Oh, little tongue sticking out. Oh. Such a
Oh, yeah, she gets
the kitties as well. Oh, thank you.
Oh, I see what you mean. There is like a, almost like a sticky side to it.
In lots of kisses, yeah. I put the sticky side down so it's a bit grippier.
On the
Yeah.
on the floor.
Yeah. Oh. Right, sorry, it should be back on you. See you, baby.
Why does this always not work?
You wanna show me? No, glued nails. Never mind. I found a Gwen. Gwen.
There we go. That's so much better. There we go.
Hello. Oh, distraction. Yay! It looks so good. It looks so good. But you're playing games. Go on, get it. Get it. Now I just look like I've kicked your ball away and you're really sad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Ellie's named him Gus.
Gus is good.
Oh. Your obsession.
Okay, do not think it's free.
I'm recording this. This is going on bloopers.